Hey guys, so I've got some feedback that you have wanted a video on how I converted the Cab Lab IRs to be usable on the Helix. It's a very simple process, and it's really similar to how you would make your own custom cabinets. So prerequisites for that is that you'll need Voxengo Deconvolver. You can get that offline. This is what the program looks like. It's its own standalone program. You'll also need a DAW such as Studio One, Reaper, Cubase, or anything like that. You'll need Cab Lab. You'll also need a one of the cab packs that you can buy off of the cab Fractal website. So the first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to open up your DAW and create a blank session. Make sure to remember what sample rate and resolution you set for your DAW in this specific project. The next thing you'll do is you'll open up Voxengo Deconvolver and generate a test tone. This is a sine sweep from 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. You'll hit that and make sure you enter the settings that you used on the project. So I selected 24 and 44.1. Make sure you also select your duration to 15 seconds. Stock I think comes at 3 seconds, so just make sure to watch for that. You'll hit generate, and that you can put it wherever you want to. I've already generated this test tone. The next thing you'll do is you'll want to import this into your DAW. I've already done that. Now, whenever it is imported, it will be very loud, almost clipping, and it will clip if you export it. So just make sure to turn that down a few decibels, down right about there. You can use the fader or, like a mix tool such as, like a slate plugin, like with trimmer or anything like that. Anything that you can use just to turn that gain down. The next thing you'll need to do this is the important part. You need to make sure to have Cab Lab on the master bus. You have it on this, it won't work properly for whatever reason. I haven't tested this with, Reaper or anything like that, but for some reason with Studio One, it only works on the master bus. So you open up Cab Lab, clear that out real quick. Load up the impulse that you want, the IR that you want to, put on the Helix. I'll just do this one. And this shows you the um, frequency curve of that specific cabinet. The next step is to export this, and it'll export it with that EQ curve on this test tone. Make sure to have either half a second or a second at the beginning, at the end. Doesn't really matter how long, just as long as there is some sort of space there. And select the region that you want to export, and export that as a WAV file in the same resolution and sample rate that you used for the test tone file um, and the project that you used. You can name it anything you want to. I'll just do test. I've already exported this, so I won't do that again. Now open up your Voxengo Deconvolver and hit browse and select the test tone, or the file that you just exported, which is right here. Make sure to hit MP transform and normalize. This will make it as loud as um, other commercial IRs such as the Cab Lab. You won't have to worry about level or anything like that. And last step is to hit process. It'll add a underscore DC to the end of the name so you can distinguish it from the original file. If you want to take that off, you can just simply click there. So now that we don't need that anymore, open up Cab Lab back again. And to make sure that it works, you can load it back up and get the one that you want. See, it's got it here. For some reason, it exports it as a stereo file. It doesn't really matter to the Helix Cab Lab. It will ask you if which channel you want to import. It doesn't change the sound at all. See, this is the one that I created, and this is the original file. They are exactly the same. The next step would be to obviously load this up onto your Helix and, make the magic happen. So I've already done that and have a quick little um, preset that I've used. I've got the PRS Archon loaded up, with like a tube screamer and a noise gate. No EQ, no after EQ or any high cuts or anything like that. And this is what the impulse that I've just made sound like. Now it's just noodling around a little bit. You get the point, just a demo. If you have any questions on how I did this or any other questions or anything like that, please make sure to feel free to comment. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.